When the roar of engines meets the hum of drones, only one side walks away. In early October, across the blazing front lines of Zaporozhye, Kramatorsk, and Dnipropetrovsk, Russian FPV units unleashed a wave of precision strikes that turned Ukraine's most prized tanks into smoking wrecks. From the skies, the hunters saw everything, and nothing escaped their aim. What follows is a chronicle of that day, of fire, precision, and inevitability, as the silent hunters of the sky once again proved that in modern warfare, the eye that sees first strikes last. Let's dive deeper. Published by the Uncensored News Telegram channel, the day began with a devastating series of FPV drone strikes that targeted and obliterated a Ukrainian armed forces T-72 tank. The attack unfolded with clinical precision, each strike landing exactly where it was meant to. Within moments, the tank was engulfed in flames, its once formidable armor turned into molten steel. Captured from multiple angles, the footage showed not just the destruction of a single vehicle, but a testament to the skill and coordination of Russian drone operators. The silent hunters of the sky once again proved that no matter how thick the armor, there is no escape from their sight. But the day was far from over. Later that same day, another report emerged, this time from the Konstantinovsky direction. Operators of the FPV KVN unit executed a precision strike that destroyed a Ukrainian T-64 BV tank. The video captured the tense seconds before impact, the drone racing low over the battlefield, locked on its target, then a blinding flash. The explosion tore through the tank's hull, sending debris skyward. Fire consumed what remained, painting the horizon in orange and black. Once again, the message was clear. Ukrainian armor, no matter where it hides, cannot withstand the relentless precision of Russian FPV units. How many more steel beasts will fall before the skies fall silent? As the front lines burned, yet another strike shook the Dnipropetrovsk region. In a chilling operation described as being burned in an FPV round dance, operators from the Vostok group unleashed a coordinated assault near Alexeyevka, targeting a Ukrainian T-80 tank. The sequence of hits was merciless. One after another, the FPVs found their mark until the tank erupted into an inferno. Secondary explosions rocked the battlefield as stored ammunition ignited, tearing the vehicle apart from within. The scene that followed was nothing short of apocalyptic. Black smoke rising high above the charred remains, the once proud tank reduced to a twisted carcass of steel. The footage didn't just capture destruction, it captured inevitability. The evolution of warfare had reached a point where technology, precision, and experience merged into one unstoppable force. Several days earlier, a report from the TASS agency Telegram channel revealed another strike, this time by servicemen of Russia's battle group South. Their target, a camouflaged Ukrainian T-64 tank and two vehicles loaded with personnel on the Kramatorsk-Druzhkovka axis. Using synchronized artillery fire, the Russian forces unleashed devastating accuracy, annihilating the hidden enemy positions. The concealed targets that once seemed safe under layers of camouflage and terrain were exposed and obliterated in a matter of seconds. No retreat, no recovery, only wreckage left smoldering under the gray Ukrainian sky. From the thunder of artillery to the silent hum of FPV drones, the pattern is unmistakable. Russian forces are redefining precision warfare. Each strike, each report, each burning wreck stands as evidence of a shift in control across the front. The skies are no longer neutral. They belong to those who can see first, strike faster, and hit harder. Behind this series of deadly strikes lies one crucial question. Why is Russia targeting Ukrainian tanks and armored vehicles with such intensity? The answer does not rest solely on battlefield tactics, but also on a broader strategy. To cripple Ukraine's offensive and defensive capabilities at their very core. Tanks such as the T-64, T-72, and T-80 form the backbone of Ukraine's armored forces, are symbols of ground power long used to hold lines and launch counterattacks across various sectors of the front. This includes Zaporozhye, Kramatorsk, and Dnipropetrovsk. By destroying these heavy vehicles, Russia effectively cuts off Ukraine's ability to maneuver, defend, and coordinate ground operations. Beyond that, there is also an important psychological dimension. Each explosion caught on camera, every tank burning in the open fields of Ukraine, does more than destroy military hardware. It sends a sharp message to Kyiv and the West. Russia's dominance in unmanned aerial warfare has become a decisive factor on the modern battlefield. FPV drones, which are inexpensive, fast, and precise, have changed the very nature of war. In the hands of skilled Russian operators, they are not only effective weapons, but also instruments of fear that undermine the morale of the enemy. Furthermore, this strategy reflects a shift in Russia's approach to warfare, one that emphasizes maximum efficiency with minimal cost. Instead of deploying expensive strategic missiles against every armored target, FPV drones have become the primary tool for clearing areas, eliminating enemy vehicles, and paving the way for advancing ground units. In other words, the consecutive destruction of the T-64, T-72, and T-80 tanks is no coincidence. It is part of a systematic campaign aimed at draining Ukraine's combat power bit by bit. And with every explosion, every burning wreck on the front line, the strategy becomes increasingly evident to weaken, isolate, and ultimately dismantle Ukraine's war machine from within. So, what are your thoughts on this? Drop it below. Until then, see you from another report on the battlefield. Thanks for watching.